So here we are in the middle of July, and we have a really nice selection of mangoes. There's actually 49 varieties that we have, and there are a few that we have a really good selection of. One of those is Valencia Pride. Seems like we're right in peak season for that. We've got Kathy here. We've been having lots of nice Kathy, and we still have a lot of good Kathy right now. And then we have Kent. So those are like the three really big standouts. But then we have a lot of other varieties available too. Fruit punch. Who doesn't love a good fruit punch? And then Jakarta. Looking lovely. This is Palmer. We've got a really nice crop of Palmer this year, and it continues. Got some more Jahangir. And this is Kerry. Kerry crop has not been great this year, but we do have it this week. We've got Malika, another late season one. Look at this beautiful Venus. So we have a few Venus. Pettigrew, lovely late season variety that not too many people know about. It's one of the parents of Gary mango, and possibly Gary or Pettigrew is the pollinating parent that produced coconut cream. So coconut flavors, I sometimes taste orange in the Pettigrew. What else do we have here? We have Marco, wonderful variety. That's a truly tropical original. And then we have Graham. This looks like the perfect stage to eat Graham. If you wait until Graham looks like this, skin color wise, it's not as good. It's good to eat Graham a little bit on the green side. Then we have some sweet tart. I think everybody loves sweet tart, so we do have some of that. And of course, ice cream. That's another, it's a little mango, doesn't look like much. Wonderful flavor. And then we have Dunkin'. Some of the Dunkins are much bigger than that, but this is a Dunkin'. Oh my, look at that beautiful fruit, coconut cream. Unfortunately, not a great year for coconut cream, but we do have some this week. Nam Dak Mai, it's been a lovely year, and it continues. And we are offering Neelam. We've been picking Neelam for more than a week now, and we've got a nice selection of Neelam for this week also. Maha Chinook. Maha Chinook is just good at every stage, and you know, you can eat it green or ripe. Just a lovely mango. And then we have some orange sherbet. It's just sort of the beginning of the season for orange sherbet. We've got a lot hanging on the trees, but we do have some available this week. Then Chokanon, very fruity flavor mango. So we've got some of those. I can't believe we still have some lemon meringue, but we do have some. Then Zil Indo-Chinese. It's a variety that not too many people have tasted, but it is a really nice variety, as far as I'm concerned anyway. This is a beautiful 015. We don't have a lot of 015 on the tree, but we were able to pick some, so we have some 015. Then We have some pina colada. It's been a nice season for pina colada, and we still have some. We do have some pineapple pleasure. That's a variety that I hope we have a whole lot more of next year, but we do have some pineapple pleasure for this week. And finally, it's hard to have a standout with these all are really nice varieties, but we have actually picked a few lemon esh. So we have a fair crop, pretty good crop on the tree, but not all of it's ready to pick. We have started picking it. So look for lemon esh not only this week, but in the next 2 or 3 weeks we should have it also. So that's the scoop for what varieties we have, but there are some other ones I'd like to mention. These are ones that we don't have a lot of, but we have at least one. So Southern Blush is one of those. It is the very end of the season for Julie, but we have just very few Julie. Super Julie is a little bit later season, and of course there's overlap, and we have started picking Super Julie. We have some Edward. This is just minor amounts, but we have some Jacqueline. That's a variety that we have been offering for several weeks now, so we're probably just at the tail end of that season. Just a few St. Maui. Again, that was a nice season that we've had, but there's just a few that we were able to pick. There's not many left on the tree at all. Cotton Candy, that's a variety that is just starting to come in. We've got a few of those. Again, an excellent mango. Angie, we've been picking Angie for a while, but we still have a few stragglers, and so we should have a few of those, this week. I can't believe we have Glen still, because Glen is an early season mango. We've got a few. Irwin, that is something we just have a very small tree of, and we have been picking it, so this is just a few Irwin that are left. Edgar, same thing. All of these are just like small amounts. Him Cigar, the good news on Him Cigar is that we have a lot of fruit hanging on the tree. There's just some that we're ready to pick, but we should have a pretty good supply over the next 2 or 3 weeks. Ceci Love, we've been picking 1 or 2 here and there, and that's the case this week too. We'll have a little bit of Ceci Love. Cushman, a few, but the good news on Cushman is it's a big fruit, so if you happen to have one, it could feed a family of 4 practically. We have some Fairchild, very nice fruit. It's small but very nice. Rosa has got its second crop going, so we do have a few Rosa. And we have Juliet, which is, there's an overlap with the Julie season and the Juliet season, but the Juliet is a little bit later. You get Julie for a while, you get some overlap, and then Juliet continues on a little bit after Julie is gone. So if you're a Julie lover, try the Juliet. It really is good. It looks it's not quite as colorful, it's bigger, and it's just a nice fruit. Bailey's Marvel, that tree just did not produce very much this year, but what it did produce has been picked, and so we have a few Bailey's Marvel fruit. And same thing with Kit. It's a late season fruit, but we have, some of the fruit on some of the trees was ready to pick, so we will have some Kit. Then another truly tropical original, the lovely mango, that just have a couple of those, but they're lovely. Then we have some Mont Blanc. That is a Haitian variety that does have some fiber, nice flavor though. And we have some Seacrest. It's really the end of that season, but we do have some. And that's a lovely fruit. A lot of people taste orange in that fruit, but very nice fruit. And finally, I can't believe this, but we still were able to find a few Mulgoba. And it's been a really nice Mulgoba season, spread, like over a long period of time. But we, it's probably the last few on the tree, but, maybe there's something hiding. But if you haven't tried Mulgoba and you happen to see it ready, for sale, you might try it. It's an excellent fruit. So that's sort of the long story. We had the major fruits, then we went through the minor fruits, and so basically it's a good time of the season where we have some of the early varieties, some of the mid varieties, and some of the late varieties available at the same time.